Welcome to Technique Thursday. My name is Ken. It's good to be back. I don't have a lot to talk about right now with regards to news, so I think today I just want to go straight into the technique. I guess the only thing I want to say is don't forget we have a Facebook group, and we also have weekly challenges going on in the Facebook group. I'll be sure to put a link below. Be sure to access that. We're going to do a beginner combo now. The beginner combo will look something like this. Now this combo is actually 3 combos put together, so we're going to take it slowly, step by step. We're going to go for the first one, okay? This is a hyper redirect combo. You're going to be holding the chuck, of course, in a front grip. You're going to bounce it underneath your right tricep in your right hand. So if it's your left hand, left tricep. Right hand, we're going to spin it counterclockwise, bounce it across the tricep on the right, and we're going to pull it out like so. So once we bounce it, we're just kind of giving it an upward lift. We're not swinging it all the way up. We're just lifting it to about halfway. So we're making a quarter of a circle, I should say. Right there, okay? The moment it reaches up here, our left hand is going to intercept it and slap it sideways. So bounce, up, slap. And it's going to bounce off of the outside of our bicep. So here, bounce. So again, now, keep that hand out as it bounces it back. It's going to be open with your thumb sticking out and your pointer finger making a giant mouth in order to eat the nunchuck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, right? Boom, 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 boom. Stop for a second, look awesome. And then what we're going to do is we're going to swing the chuck down. So when we're done with this, we're going to take a quick pause. We're going to swing it down. And as soon as if you think our arm is moving in a circle, okay, as soon as we hit about 12 o'clock, our thumb is going to start to move in the direction that our hand is moving in. So eventually we're going to do a thumb down, like, we're making the boo sign, like, boo. So here, slide it down, and this is called the stall, okay? So boom, 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 boom. Here, slide down, like this. This is a very basic stall. It's a lot easier than the other stalls because we're doing a down stall now, like so. The easiest way to do it again is if you're making a circle, like so. The moment you hit 12 o'clock, you're going to turn your hand in the direction that you're moving in to the point where it eventually slows down and becomes like a straight nunchuck. So, stall. The moment you do a stall, you're going to take your right foot and you're going to smack it sideways. You're going to aim for this. You're not going to aim for the low part. You're going to aim for right here. Smack it sideways like this. You can do a jump with it. Bam! And what this is going to do is it's going to lift the nunchuck up in the air. Here, it's going to bounce off your tricep, and then you're going to clutch it. So again, I'm going to do this 3 times. Boom, 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 catch, swing, stall, knee, here, catch. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, catch, swing, stall, knee, bounce, catch. 1 more time and then we'll just do a regular speed. Boom, 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 boom. Hold, cool stance, whatever. Stall, knee, bounce, clutch. Okay, we'll go slightly normal speed. And 1 more time. It is the infinite X catch. There's been some question as to how to do it. The infinite X catch, awesome, because you can create patterns with both hands. It's like a lot like an X catch, like this, except for when we move horizontally instead of vertically, our arms don't get in the way. So right now, what happens is I make an X, you know how my arms make an X, they can no longer cross any further. And that's just because we're making an X where our arms get in the way. But if we make an X this way, we can actually revolve it forever. So we're actually creating an X horizontally, but since our elbows are no longer, we can move our elbows up and down to move it out of the way, we can do this infinitely. So it looks like this. We're in 2 front grips. 1 elbow points towards the sky, 1 elbow points towards the ground. So 2 front grips, elbow up, elbow down. Now it's just like an X catch. If you think about the X catch, how, this motion right here, where just your hand just moves past each other, it's going to be the same with this. We're just going to move the hands past each other, except for we're doing it horizontally instead of vertically. So if you know the X catch, do the exact same thing right here. Watch your face though, because if you're too close, it will hit your face. So hold it back a little bit. Do you see how I create a lot of space? My arms almost look like a circle. See? Circle. So create a lot of space, almost hold it on your fingertips, and then push your hands through. Okay? Now, we'll get stuck if we try to keep, well, it's a lot trickier to keep it going from this direction, so we're going to reverse it now. So we're going to pull it, we're going to keep moving the circle as we did. So here, again, elbow up, elbow down, they cross. And then my right hand is going to keep pulling until now, look, I'm in 2 underhand grips. This is how you know you're halfway done. So we start in 2 overhand grips, roll, half roll, now we're in 2 underhand grips. Now, it goes the exact opposite. So now your right elbow is going to be pointing towards the sky and your left elbow is going to be pointing down towards the floor. You can kind of cheat it a little more, but it's kind of the same motion here. It looks a little awkward because our hand is backwards right here, and it can make it a little bit tricky. But if you want the hand that's awkward, the one that's pointing towards the sky, which is your right, you can kind of flick it over the left one like this. The second one's pretty tricky, but basically we're trying to get the chain to wrap around the back of the knuckle. We're doing the exact same motion here. I'm going to do this slowly 10 times so you can see. Left elbow up, right elbow down, cross, half spin, right elbow up, left elbow down. But you see I have this really awkward grip. I can't really fling it very good. But we're still going to spin it in a circle. So here, spin, out. Okay, here we go again. We're going to do it again. Elbow up, elbow down, cross, half circle, right elbow up, right elbow down. Watch my funky grip. This isn't going to do a whole lot. Just going to kind of guide it. I'm going to do it really slowly. Speed it up a little. Oops. The shorter your chuck is, the better. We actually have something called a tech chuck, which is a 10-inch nunchuck. It's really good. It's a really good chuck for this type of motion. If you already got this down, see if you can start making patterns with it. Do your X catches to make like triangles or squares or anything you want. You can basically use X catches to create patterns. Again, if you had a 10-inch chuck, it'd be a little bit easier to do these motions. But essentially, just remember that the foundations are all the same. It's the same thing as an X catch, except this time we're going horizontally and vertically, which means our arms are going to be in more awkward spots, but it also opens up the ability to do it infinitely and in different patterns.